The first musical I ever saw was Sondheim's Company. My grandparents took me to a regional production when I was 11. For those who aren't familiar, that's kind of like showing an 11-year-old an episode of Seinfeld. I just didn't get it at all. I was too suburban and far too young to understand that series of musical vignettes depicting a 35-year-old single New Yorker as he grapples with finding a partner while wondering if marriage is worth the trouble. Having a brother 5 years older than me, I frequently got to see media that I wasn't quite ready for. And frankly, watching Star Wars when I was 6 was a lot more fun than watching Company when I was 11. But don't worry, I got unintentional payback. When my grandparents offered to take me to a show to celebrate my high school graduation, I chose Avenue Q. I had heard that it was very funny, and I had not heard that it is far too adult to be a good choice to see with your grandparents. I think we all had a great time, and I personally managed to ignore the awkwardness and focus on the show. Today, I am much more equipped to appreciate Company. I lived for years as a single adult who at times felt doubtful that I would ever be married. Now, I am married. So I can see myself both in the main character, Robert, also known as Bobby, and in the ensemble of married friends of his who round out the cast. The show is tongue-in-cheek and extremely eclectic. It has songs about ladies who lunch, a bride contemplating running away at the altar, and Bobby's married friends appreciating how useful it is to have that one single friend who has so much free time. That's true, by the way. We have a single friend who is always happy to dog sit. Being Alive, the final number of the show, features Bobby pondering his ambivalence about marriage and his fear of the surrender of his self. In the first verse, he sings through his fears with deep disdain. Someone to hold you too close, he sings. Someone to sit in your chair to ruin your sleep. End quote. The second verse depicts Bobby's epiphany. He sings those exact same concerns, but as a request, a wish, as he blows out the candles on his birthday cake. Somebody hold me too close, he sings. Somebody sit in my chair. At some level, this is the genius of Sondheim's humor. We don't get married because we want someone to sit in our chair. And what does it mean to be held too close? But that is what marriage is. Finding someone who you love so much and who will enrich your life so much that you want to enmesh your life so deeply with them that it can look irrational and scary from the outside. And when we choose well, it is so worth it. Now, I invite you to join in singing Being Alive. We will sing from that closing verse where Bobby flips his worries into wishes, yearning for the life-enriching challenge of marriage.